Hi, my name is Sydney Anderson, and what's your name?
My name is Kathleen Moore Gibbons, but I go by Kay. Everybody knows me as Kay.
Okay, I'm going to start the questions. How long have you been with the parish?
I've been with the parish since the very first day that I heard Monsignor Inky was going to be the pastor.
Oh, that's a long time.
So that's a long time. 25 years.
Did you touch the church bells?
You know, I did touch the church bells, and the where they're hanging was our donation to the church when it was built.
Wow, that's
And so
really
we like to
cool.
walk out that door and go through the bell tower.
Wow, that's really cool. Did you go to the first mass?
I did.
What was it like?
Well, it was the first mass for the parish. We didn't have a church. I would go to morning mass over at Monsignor Inky's apartment. We would have mass right in his living room.
Whoa.
And then we moved around a lot of different places. Muirfield Pavilion outside. We went to the Methodist Church up here on the corner. We went to Scottish Corner School.
Wow.
And it was just like we didn't have a home. We were trying to get one. I was not here for that first mass in the stable because we did go to Indiana to my family's every year for Christmas. So I missed the horses and all the animals and all the straw and hay I heard about. But I wish I had been there.
Actually, in the church's basement, you can actually see pictures of that very first mass.
Really?
Really?
I will go down there one of these days.
Do you like belonging to this church?
I love belonging to this church.
What makes you like it so much?
Love it. Well, I love St. Bridget, the name of an Irish woman saint. I have loved the pastors. I love Monsignor Inky, Monsignor Hendricks, and the assistants we've had here. We've been very, very blessed with wonderful, wonderful clergy. And I think the liturgies are some of the best I've ever seen or attended, and I also think the music is fabulous. So it's a real spiritual, emotional event for me to come here.
Does this church have a lot of history in it?
Well, I think they brought a lot of things from other places. There were doors from the old St. Peter's Church, I believe. And, of course, Monsignor Inky was quite he had a good eye for beautiful, beautiful antiques and things. And we have a lot of pieces that came from art shows from the Josephinum. And, I like just about everything.
Because I've seen on the way out, where you were talking about the steeple.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen on the way back out, there's a picture of an angel stepping on a devil, I think it is,
Mm-hmm.
on the way out, and I thought that was really pretty.
There are a lot of pretty things here. It's worth a tour when somebody new comes.
What parts have you been a part of?
Well, I was the first steering committee chairman, I guess, was handpicked by Monsignor Inky. I think he realized that I wasn't trying to be a priest or anything. And we had a lot of fun, along with a lot of agonizing decisions to make, where we go from here. And my idea was always from the start to have a school. I believe in Catholic education, and we have hundreds of years between our 6 children and my husband and I. So I really, really wanted a school for my children. Well, my children were past that age at that point, but my grandchildren, my oldest grandson, Alex, he started in the first year they had preschool and graduated in 8th grade.
Wow.
So, and then after that we had Nicholas and Caroline. They all followed the same path.
What was the church land before it became a church?
It was a farm. It was a farm, and the little farmhouse is now gone. But we had mass in there too.
Wow.
And it was an old-fashioned farm place, let me tell you. But it got fixed up pretty well, thanks to Monsignor Inky's tastes, and his good friend Monsignor Hendricks lived there too.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I could tell you how the church got its name.
I'd like to hear that.
Would you? Okay. This was right after we had heard that we were going to have a new parish out here. And I asked Bishop Griffin, who is a good friend of ours, and my husband and I were the lay annual appeal chairman. And we drove with him all over the county, or all over the diocese, I should say.
Wow.
We were well out of the county.
Wow.
And to meet different people and to speak. And he told me that we were going to have a new parish. First question I asked is, who is our pastor? And he said, he's right here, Monsignor Enke. So the next time we were in the car driving with the bishop, my next question was, what's the name of our new parish? And he said, well, I think St. Donald, a good Scotch saint. And I said, what do you mean? I didn't know there was a St. Donald.
I didn't either.
And I said, why a Scotch saint? And he said, because of Muirfield. I said, no. We're in Dublin, Ohio. We need an Irish saint. We've got St. Patrick. We've got St. Brendan. We need a woman Irish saint.
Oh yeah, I
And
like that idea.
yeah, and he asked me what saint I would suggest. And I said, well, I love my name Kathleen, and if there were a St. Kathleen, I would suggest that. But I said, I would say St. Bridget. And he thought a minute, and he said, Bridget. He said, that's my sister's name, who is a nun. And I said, you know, Bishop, she'll pray for you every day of her life and on into eternity, because she would love that name. He said, well, okay, I'm going to think about that. And in about a week, I got a call from Monsignor Hendricks, who was the chancellor of the diocese.
Wow.
And he said, Kay, it's St. Bridget of Kildare. Hallelujah.
Thank you for letting me interview you.
Well, you are very, very welcome. Thank you for taking the time. And good luck at school.
Thank you.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 3rd, going into 4th.
Oh, you're a very, very mature third grader.
Thank
Good
you.
for you. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful
Bye.
summer.
You too.